Welcome to the channel for the part 1 of Chicken Police Penny Threat. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host Cosmic Sin. For this one, you can call me Detective Sin. Yep, here I am with another indie game in one of my favorite mediums, black and white, just like this video. And also a really funny game. I wasn't expecting that. As always, I hope you like this video, and if you do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding the bell, and let me know your opinions in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Dead men are heavier than broken hearts.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
This is amazing.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
I love black and white. Let's go. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Oh, I have to. Oh, this is so funny. Okay, can't call. I have no number.
I don't even know what these papers are. Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range.
That's true. That's true. I've had some crappy
I promised
whiskey.
myself I'd write a novel one day.
Same. I feel the same way, sir.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
Indeed.
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Huh. Thanks for wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
I love this animation. This is really good. This is really good. I love black and white movies. It all started with a movie called Lighthouse. Damn, bro. And since then, my life changed.
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know. My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
Ah, damn, bro.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes. Just in case.
And also I played Eleanor. That was a really good game.
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
This is so much fun. I couldn't complete that game, Eleanor, but that was fun.
The Wild Gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
Oh, this is so much fun. Look at them. There's an owl. And who's that? A leopard?
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life. Before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Ah, classic. Classic. Screw you, Molly.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it. Or what it had to do with shoes.
Oh, man. This game is basically like my life now. I mean, this character. I think he and me are the same guy.
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
Oh, but now I can see this rat and a fox? Or is it a cat? I don't know. But this is amazing.
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
This is so me. This is so me. What's going
Who is
on?
this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Exactly. Why are you wasting my New Year's Eve?
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
He's so seductive. Damn. The notebook is the detective's best friend, of course. Okay. Okay, cool. Deborah Ibanez, Impala, okay. Okay, pretty and fragile, nothing too special. She runs errands for her employee, a sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particular wealthy or influential family. Damn! He's really too hard on her, huh? Chicken Police is a famous detective duo, Sandy Sunny Featherland and Max Chicken. Get go very new easy. Okay. Okay, this is really good. I love this. I love this backstory, the way they tell it. Foundation represented for animal figure hand. Okay. Reptile against great insect lands. Insect lands. The part of cities founding. Okay. Cultural antagonism between the species. Okay. So much politics. Okay, cool. Three gods that reveal most visible villainous. They are the great wild ones. Okay. Holy trinity of creation, destruction, and silence. Okay. There's a lot of destruction and. Okay. Cool, cool. I like this. I like this. Let's go, ma'am. What else is there? Here you will. Okay. No, no, no. I don't need to open anything. No, 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 no. My mistake. My mistake. So miss.
So, this is the part where the interrogation comes. Like in those detective movies.
Something like that, Deborah. Yes.
Smart lady, huh? She's smart. She's pretty smart. Let's go. Okay. Focus on what know about the suspect. Is she suspicious? Concentrate on that. Okay. I'm supposed. These are some really nice illustrations. I like it. Oh man, I love this artwork. Cool. Gather the impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. Okay. Suspicions. Okay. So many options. Okay. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep the positive side. Okay. Okay.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Yes, Sonny. Let's go. Who exactly are you, ma'am? Good question. Good questions.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Okay, you are not very confident. All right, tell me which part of the city do you live in? Okay, yeah, that's the good question. That would be really aggressive.
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer, and not on personal business.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach.
I'll stop playing the Pride and Prejudice and start singing. That would be so funny, but that's really aggressive. I can't do that.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Okay, I'm going. That's nice. That's nice. The meter is going good. Where were you born and raised? Do you even know what you want? Why did you come? Why did you come to visit me? Why are you not your employer herself? Oh, no. I'm gonna ask this.
Were you born and raised in Clawville?
Why do you ask?
I couldn't think of anything better.
Well, I'm not from around here. I'm from Grassmore. Maybe you could hear I have a slight accent. Do you know where it is?
Where what is?
Grassmore, of course. You just asked.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it. I'm not interested.
Do you like to play with other animals?
Oh, for the wild ones. Am I that transparent?
I'm afraid so.
Well, I'm a little rusty, it seems. Let's change the subject, shall we?
Oh, really? Minus 20 for that? What? No.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Dude, this voice acting is so good. She's so good. Voice acting, seriously, for an indie game. GG's. I love this developer. What did you expect by coming here to meet me? What do you want from me? How did you get this address? I'm not sure. It's not intentional, but are you toying with me? These are some really good questions. I think that's the good question. What does she expect? I don't care about the address. Yeah, I really want to know why she's here.
What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help, just like my mistress said.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Someone reliable.
Well, I am reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
And thorough.
No question about that.
And has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
Oh, that's +5. Okay. Are you in some sort of jam? Do you think you're cut out for this kind of work? Let's pretend you never found me here. Okay. No. Are you in some sort of jam? I don't know what that question supposed to mean. I don't know, seriously. Do you think you are cut for this kind of work? You know what? I think this is the right question.
Do you think you're cut out for this kind of work?
Not in the slightest.
Then why all of this?
I just can't say no to Natasha.
Would she hurt you if you did?
No, of course not. She's my friend.
I doubt it.
I see.
I doubt it. She's not your friend. She's your boss. Your boss is never your friend. That's a lie. That's a scam. They'll kill you if they wanted to. You will be replaced. Okay. So, do you think this whole thing is a little suspicious? Do you ever feel truly vulnerable? I think the first question is the right one.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You should.
Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
I think I'm a good detective. LA Noir is working in a way. Thank you, Rockstar, for making me a true detective. If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this? Tell me, Deborah. Why should I believe you at all? That would be really aggressive, right? I think I'm gonna go for second one.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Huh. Smart answer.
Okay, be honest and tell me what are you so afraid of? Yep, I think this is it. Deborah, about time. It's
Be
about time.
honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Okay. No! Decent cop. Really? Because of that one question that gave me -20? Seriously? Ah, come on. The employer Natasha is currently significant other the infamous gangster Ivan Whistler. Oh man. Okay, no worries. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. So what else can we do? I can still talk to her?
Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal.
Exactly what I thought when I saw my first girlfriend. Exactly what I told to myself.
Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal.
And guess what, Sony? I was in big trouble. She destroyed me. Oh man, me and Sony are the same guy, bro. Oh man, I love this game already.
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not.
Let's go to the bedroom. Oh, I can check out
I don't
cabinet.
even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
There's no point in calling. Was this Chief Fisk has been done? Okay.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
Okay. Okay, I have some clues. I forgot. The mysterious messenger, Miss Deborah Ivan is employed. Okay. The employer, Natasha, is current significant other the infamous gangster Ivan Wessler. Okay. Grasmere is Savannah country that had been one of the colonies of Clawville for 2 centuries before gaining its freedom in 792. Okay. Okay, cool. She's afraid and she's secretive. She's just secretive and an outstanding actress. I don't know what's going on with my English right now. I'm not this dumb. Her employer currently bolsters the rank of Ivan. I have no idea what the word bolsters mean. I'll have to Google it. Okay. Natasha Katsenko. She has remarkable green eyes. She's definitely in trouble, so am I. Okay, cool. Currently the girlfriend of Nestorius gangster, okay. That's it. I mean, it says 2 people, but I don't know what's going on. Oh, obviously. Hobart Ivan Whistler. Good-looking, charismatic, and clucking gangster. One of the most well-known gangsters of Clawville. Real estate mogul. bank director, museum owner, distill, smuggler, and information broker. That's the only half of what I've heard about him. He has his dirty paws everywhere in the city underworld. Okay. Okay. Nice. Is there anything else I'm supposed to do? Probably talk to her?
Legs that go on.
No, sir. We know that. We know that.
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
You know what? I wanna call that number. 555-111. I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman. Okay, treat her as a gentleman. I believe some of the women are gonna think that this is sexist, but I don't.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But...
All right. When can I visit?
Visit? Me?
Not you, Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
Pretty predictable,
20
lady.
years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
That is how you say it, Sonny? Well, living in third world country, my deepest apologies. It's not Sonny, it's Sonny. Lewis's number is 55932. Okay. Five. You know what? I forgot the number again. Okay. Finally.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Ah, finally, I'm
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
Oh, he's here. That was quick. That was a quick hop. Okay, before I do this, I don't know if they were referencing that Czar Club to Czarface, the artist. I don't know if that was...
The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve.
If that was a secret egg or not. Or like a pop culture reference, whatever you want to call it.
Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Okay. Some new info. Natasha must know my wife Molly from somewhere, or perhaps she was very good informant. I must find out what the connection is. Okay, Czar Club. Okay, cool. Louis C. Hayworth. I can't even say those species names. Nah, I'm gonna make a fool of myself. An old friend of mine, he is stirring heavily when he talks. Yeah, I know someone who does that too. That is why I laughed. He reminded me of him. Lewis is the owner of once reputable Atlas Hotel and a good friend of mine. At the moment, he's my landlord. It's the only two of us living in this family. He's crazy about detective story and he gladly helps me whenever I ask him. Lewis's number, okay, 555932. It's really hard for me to remember numbers. This. She owns the Czar Club, okay. The HQ of the department, aka the meat grinder, a huge dark building for shady people, and I don't necessarily mean those who are sitting in the jail. Okay. One of the most famous nightclubs in the city, owner of the juiciest booties in the Fest. We frequent the place and it's almost for not serving coffee except if they are knee deep in the dirt. Okay. So can we leave now? Or should I talk to Deborah again?
Could I ask you a few more questions, Deborah?
Feel free, Sonny.
New function added. Main scenes from story forward. The scenes also determine which locations open up or close down. You need to complete all of these if you want to beat the game. Limited scenes are open for specific duration, which is determined by the main story progression. If you will be sure to visit all of them before you move to the next main scene. Okay. Close scenes cannot be reached before the time being. The state will often change throughout the story progression, temporarily or permanently. Okay. If you want to visit there in any available limited scenes, okay. Sure, you don't want to visit any of the available scenes, you know, you may not be able to visit them later. Okay. Before I go, anything else?
Oh man, I totally get you.
Okay, I'll leave. How do I leave? Oh, I can talk to her. Whoa, I can.
I've already told you more about myself than I wanted to.
Afraid you'll get your hands dirty?
I'm afraid I already did.
Okay, okay, Deborah. It's fine, it's fine. Let's go.
Why do I have the...
What? There's a new dialogue?
This dame is an iceberg. 10% prettiness and 90% mystery.
This is so good.
This dame is a...
Oh, this is so good. What places can I travel to? Okay. Just the global PD. This game is so good.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music.
Hell yeah, bro.
In the
Hell yeah.
meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?